Hello and welcome back to Prairie Mini Project and the dumpster, as we lovingly call it. A lot's been going on this week. As you will very well acutely notice, I'm not in the tractor. We're not on the land. That is coming this week. I think we will be rolling. We'll be rolling by the middle of the week, I think. A lot of people really get their knickers in a twist about getting onto the land and who gets onto the land first. Ooh. It's a big gamble to do that. Rule of thumb is the soil temperature has to be 5 degrees, I think it is. That has to be day and night, not just during the day. Because what happens is you'll go and throw your seed in the ground, and then if it's cold, the seed will just sit there and it'll start rotting, and you'll end up with poor germination. Plus, if it does germinate, and when you're sowing early, you can get late frosts. Hell, you can get hailstones and snow. It happens. You can get all the acts of God. So we usually start rolling by the 10th, and you knock down 200, 250 acres a day. It doesn't take you long to get across the farm. So yeah, don't get all flustered and get all crazy, and it works out. It works for us. Anyway, so this past week, should I say, the friends of ours that I process their e-waste, and that's what funds the project. They gave me a call and said they had a bunch of stuff, and if I could come and get it before I get really busy with being on the land. So thanks to them, went and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, and so I get working at that. And I did a little bit to the car too, but yeah, it's some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, look at those for transformers. I could probably make my own spot welder now. So yeah, they're all packed solid with copper, which is one of the things that I process. And then there's also all of these radio antennas. So these are all aluminum, and then there's computer boards in there. And then these are all rechargeable batteries. So I'll go along and check to see how good these are, because I might be able to use some of these. But if not, I'll just take them to the proper location, have them recycled. So yeah, take all the copper wire out, put the steel in my big scrap steel trailer. That's also what helps fund some of this. And yeah, so I've been doing that, plus working on the old car there, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised at how far I've got. It looks tremendous now. Look at that. What a great job I did. Yeah, it turned out really well. Decided to go with just the standard restoration. The legroom's a bit of a killer. But I think it turned out particularly well for my first mini restoration. But the miles per gallon might be a bit of an issue. But I think this is probably what you would more like to see, considering there was nothing over there. Yeah. That's good, exciting. So, what I did, I'll back it out of the light here. Like I told you guys, I was going to create a frame. So, two by fours, made up a pair of beams, and then some great big screw loops with hooks, chains. So I managed to get this suspended, and then took the weight off the rotisserie, and started cutting away. So the what do you call it? well, the mini firewall. Yeah, it's all gone, as you can very well see. I gotta love this. Brand new metal, had to cut it off. So, this way at least now I can start sizing it up. It's close. It's not a straight fit by any means. There's going to be some, I knew this was going to be the issue. That was going to be the outside of the car, which meets up. And then, if you can see down through here, there lines up with there. And we'll walk over here. As you will see, this skin kind of meets up with that, and then this skin meets up down there. So I was pretty sure it was going to be close, and it is. I'm actually quite amazed. Amazing. But the big thing now is to find out where everything is going to end up. So as far as firewall, this will go that way a fair bit, because this doorway has to come back a little bit. And see, the reason why I cut the roof off back here, because, well, this is the seats all the way back right now, but they will move forward and this will move back, because this will be sort of in line with here. Oh yeah, I wanted to have a word with you guys, keeping things from me again. So, nobody thought to tell me that the mini roof is not parallel, like the side to side are not the same. The width from the front between the doors and the back between the windows is over 2 inches of difference. It makes it a bit hard to segment, what do you call that? Section the roof out and slide the back forward. Considering it is, I don't remember the numbers were. Back here, I'm trying to see where it is. Here is where I'm predicting to hit there. So at that point, there's actually just under an inch of difference. So it'll be a bit of a bugger. It's going to take a fair bit. I probably will have to do some slicing and stretching. But I think it's doable. I'm up for the challenge. But yeah, I never would have known that looking at it until I made a grid pattern, drew some lines, measured centers, got parallels, and oh, it was a, if I could, maybe I can let you see up there. I don't know if you can see, there's lines all over that roof. What it took for me to try and figure out where the center was and how to measure how wide it actually is. Yeah, 2.25 inches, does that sound right? Oh, you guys let me know. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit of doing. I could go the easy route and just butt finish the back end of the cab, but where's the fun in that? I'm up for the challenge. So yeah, the plan is, like I said, to slice, like I'll probably be slicing up in here, but it'll be over here a ways. And the same over there, and then sort of pulling this in and stretching that out to get that to be where it needs to be. And that's the cool thing, because when this starts to come down and find its place, then that lets me know what I'm gonna have to work with as far as the truck box. So what I'll end up doing is putting the fenders, and there's a hood around here somewhere. I don't know where the hell it went. Put that all together into sort of a temporary kit, attach it, and then that'll let me know wiggle room, wiggle. But like I said, you guys are starting to see it here, because as you can see, there's the wheel. So yeah, this has to go a fair bit back, because you think the shape of the wheel well. So yeah, it's going back a fair bit. So get really exciting. I like this ship. There it is. There's the hood, you sneaky little bastard. Yeah, talk about a very interesting time. It was like the scene out of Austin Powers with the vehicle in the hallway. That's what it was like moving this over here. But the funny part was the jigga 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 jig, bring it over here, got it to here, and then I put my trolley jack under the engine and slid it sideways. But this is actually quite light because there's nothing here, so I just slid it sideways. Well, it's on metal things, so yeah. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, so like I said, this is like probably the way they call this, the season cliffhanger, the end of the season, because this is probably going to be it for the car. Apart from little bits here and there, I might grab a few rain days, get back at it, but yeah, from now on it's going to be more out in the land, tractors, all that other stuff. But I'll do some updates, try and do little bits here and there. Like I said, it's not until fall. I won't be leaving the car until fall or something like that, but yeah, looks pretty cool. It's nice to be at this stage. Nice to see it actually getting to that exciting point where it might actually just work. This crazy plan of mine. But I've still got to find a door. But I might have a line on a wrecked, like a pretty bad shape Mini, but just for parts. Apparently it got crushed. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I am going to get off to the old fire sack, and tomorrow will be another day, and I will be keen to see what you guys have to say about this part of the project. So I will say tatty bye, and we'll see you later.
Meep meep.